This is Andy Peterson playing the point. In for Caracas, and an errant pass was broken up and cleared as Brett Larson did the job there for Denfeld.
Well, you can see what White Bear's trying to do. They're trying to jam the front of the net with their two forwards, Wright and Duber, and keep Caracas free for the shot.
You see Caracas trying to do all the work, bringing the puck up the ice, and he does. Caracas in with the wrist shot that goes wide. Far side, Greg Christian's in, and he sends it back out for Denfeld.
Well, Caracas shouldn't be taking it. He comes up with a good rush there, but he had a 3-on-2. There's no use taking a shot from 50 feet when you got control of the zone like he did. He's got good speed and a good shot, but it's better to make certain that he gets in position for it.
Oh, there's a shot in the goal! Short-handed by Troy Scorch for Denfeld.
What a great play by Craig Christensen stealing the puck. White Bear getting caught a little bit, handling the puck too much around the net. Craig Christensen steals that puck and wheels and passes it right to Scorch all alone in front of the net. And a power play for White Bear turns out to be a nightmare thus far. Here's Christensen stealing the puck, wheeling and firing it across. Scorch putting it up and over Peck. He's all alone in front. You see him just put it away up top. That's the only place he could beat him because the goaltender came sliding across. But White Bear getting a little loose, handing the puck down deep, but going to back it up. Scorch coming in late, getting in position and putting it away.
You see how far out of the net Peck had come to try and poke it away. He never got back.
Plus, it was an excellent shot by Scorch. He's a good goal scorer. He's their scoring leader, and he knows where to put it when he gets all alone. He knew he had to put it up and over, and that's a tough shot because he's moving away from the play. He had to take the pass and put it upstairs, and he made it perfectly.
10:26, the time of the goal. 21st this year for Troy Scorch, who last year could not play in the state tournament. When Denfeld got here, he contracted mononucleosis the day before the tournament began. He had to miss it. This year, he broke the school scoring record and puts Denfeld in front here.
Continues here at the St. Paul Civic Center. Of course, has been broken all afternoon. The electricians from the American Sign Company have taken the control panel out of its normal position alongside of the ice. Scorekeepers are using stopwatches instead. The electricians have opened it up and are working on it. Somehow, it seems it got jammed in its basketball scoreboard program. There they go. If it can't be repaired, a new computer scoreboard will be flown in overnight. And I'm sure we'll have a couple of crews assigned to that one, Ralph.
Could have played basketball instead of hockey, and then, you know, I don't know what we're going to do. This is live continuing coverage of the 1989 Minnesota State High School Hockey Tournament.
For the last minute.
Here's the draw back. This is Larson, a shot blocked out to center ice. Peck has played every minute of every game for White Bear Lake this year. This is their 26th game. Now a long pass down the left side. Andy Peterson trying to center for Nick Meyer, who could not get there. And Denfeld will bring it back to center with Nelson. Right wing to Bruce Carlson, and he is flattened by Jason Harvey of White Bear Lake. Denfeld trying to center, broken up by the goaltender Peck. And Peterson's clearing pass kept in by Brian Nelson. Looks to center, and this is Fairchild. Backhander scores!
What a goal by that. Just a great goal by Fairchild. The puck was kept in by Brian Nelson. He's skating out of the zone, and he backhands. He stops the puck on the backhand. He didn't know where it was. He intercepts the pass, and Fairchild, look at this, a little move to the backhand up high. What a move. If you could run that a little later on before this play, you'd see the good play that Nelson made to get it to Fairchild, and then Fairchild with a great little inside move with a backhand shot. But just previous to that, White Bear trying to headman out of the puck, out of the zone. It was stopped by Brian Nelson on his backhand. He got it to Fairchild, and look at that move by Corey Fairchild.
Wow.
What a good little
over a sliding defenseman and past the goalie on the backhand.
All in one motion, one move. Well, we've got KDLH in Duluth and KCCO in Alexandria are watching, so they're also on our network. I'm sure the fans in Duluth are very excited right now.
Well, no Section 2 team has ever won the state hockey title. Denfeld trying to break that streak. Christensen in front, Scorch, one save, shoots the second one just wide. Peck may have gotten a piece of that, centered in front again, flipped up over the goal. Brian Johnson trying to clear for White Bear, and this top line for Denfeld is just buzzing. Here's Greg Christensen in front for Scorch, broken up, and now White Bear breaks out. A pass ahead in the breakaway, here comes Wright, and the goaltender Michelizzi comes sliding way out to break it up, and Dan Wright went flying over the goaltender and slid into the net, knocked it off. off to stop play.
What a break for Duluth, because the goaltender Michelizzi's way out of the net, has to make a good save, but he doesn't get control of the puck. So White Bear could have still had a chance at an empty net, but Wright, his momentum carries him right into the net. Watch this, he goes over top, right into the net, knocks it off its moorings, so the face-off comes outside after the
First ever state tournament game. In 1945, White Bear Lake played in it. Off the draw, score! Bruce Carlson with the wrist shot into the upper corner of the net, and Denfeld leads 3-0.
That's what happens when you win face-offs in the offensive zone. Fairchild wins it. He gets it right back. You look at a very happy Vukanich. He gets it back to Carlson. He just snapped it off up high. Look at this. You see the face-off kept in there, and it comes right to Carlson. Look at this. He just snaps it. What a good shot up high, beating Peck up over the right shoulder. And you got to give Fairchild a lot of credit for keeping that draw in there. And Carlson standing right at the hash marks. Let's fly. And what a shot. 3-0 Duluth.
7th goal of the season by senior Bruce Carlson. And Fairchild, who scored the 2nd goal, gets the assist here on the 3rd goal. And a puck given away in the slot, and a shot goes just wide off Schweiger's stick. Apps again sending it in on near the net. Troy Davis wheeling, and he banks it off the boards to center ice. This is Derek Wynn and Troy Davis. Davis in with a shot in the slot and a save. Rebound comes in front. Another save by Michelizzi on the shot by Will Anderson, who was in a bit too close to do much with it. Now centered in front again, broken up by Lepisto. To the near side, golfed at by Apps, kept it at the point. Here's Bellick shooting, and he scores!
That puck may have been deflected in front. It looked like it took a crazy move on it, but a good shot by Bellick, and that's the thing that White Bear hasn't been able to do much of, is get the shot on the net from the blue line. That time the puck seemed to ricochet. It does beat Michelizzi and gives White Bear some hope, trailing 3-1. Bellick taking a good slap shot from the blue line. Let's watch right here. I think it might hit Caracas. Right there, it did. It hit Wynn in front. Derek Wynn deflects that shot. He gets good position. Watch number 14 here. The shot just hits the bottom of his stick, caroms up and over Michelizzi.
You normally in this situation, though, you see teams try to get a gunner in that as that extra man in the slot in case the guy can pull a draw to him, right?
Well, they're pulling him now. They're finally taking him off. Exactly. They should have 4 men up deep to make certain nobody can get out to the shooter. Get your best shooter at the top of the circle. Hope you win the draw and get a shot on net.
So finally, Caracas comes back out. He had not played during that about 30-second stretch there when we've had several draws in the Denfeld end.
Well, the way he shoots the puck, he should be in a shooting position. But when the face-off's on the right of the goalie there, you should have a right-hand shot taking it, because he can draw it to his backhand to the shooting area. Right now it's going to come out towards the boards if he wins on his backhand, and that's not nearly as good an angle.
But Denfeld won it in the final minute. Denfeld leading 3-1. They clear to center with the open net. Skorich hits it.
Well, it's fitting that Skorich gets the goal. He's been the best player for Denfeld all afternoon. He's always been a threat whenever he's out there. He takes the body. He does the little things besides scoring goals. And today, as always, he's been the leading scorer all year long. And he continues on today, getting another goal right now in the empty net. A good little dump pass right there off the boards. Skorich coming through the middle, takes it, gets to the red line, then just shoots it down. Because even if he misses the net, there's no icing to kill time. But that'll do it. Denfeld going to go on to meet Rochester John Marshall. And you know, Marshall's going to be favored, but I want to tell you that this Duluth team is going to give Rochester all they want.
And that's the end of the game. And so for the first time since 1974, there will be a semifinal game without a Metro team in the state hockey tournament. That year, Bemidji and Grand Rapids met in the semifinals. Tomorrow will be Rochester John Marshall against Duluth Denfeld. And Louis, we said at the outset of this game that with the favorite in the eyes of many, Edina gone, a lot of other teams I'm sure they feel like they have hope now that, hey, we can do something here.
Well, there's still many good teams left in this tournament. And 2 that are going to be playing tomorrow afternoon, Rochester and Duluth, are certainly qualified to win the state title. They're both good, solid teams. They both played extremely well today. They use their size effectively. Their defenses on each of the teams today played extremely well. Rochester's defense, Duluth's defense. They didn't give the opposition anything. And I think it's going to be a real good matchup tomorrow. One thing that I thought Duluth's forwards today were more physical than Rochester's overall. And I think Rochester's forwards are going to have to turn it up a notch on that Duluth defense if they want to get some turnovers in the offensive zone.
It's interesting you mentioned what so many hockey people feel is the key word, defense, and Duluth definitely in this game very disciplined, strong in their own end, gave Caracas, the great player for White Bear, virtually no room to operate.
That's right. Each of the clubs, Caracas didn't have many opportunities, neither did the White Bear team, but neither did Edina against Rochester, so it should be an interesting matchup tomorrow afternoon.
All right, we'll take a little break from up here for right now until the nighttime action begins, and we'll send you back to Mark and Ralph in Sports Central.
All right, Ted, Lou, thank you very much. We'll look forward to seeing you guys again tonight. Real workmanlike effort for Duluth Denfeld, the team from the west side of Duluth, where the work ethic is very strong, the blue-collar area of Duluth, Ralph.
The lunch pail gang, and you have to be impressed by the scorage line. They stay out there forever, and they score a lot of goals.
Well, Vukovic was saying coming in, as we mentioned, the second period, he was hoping for some production from his second line. He certainly got that in the third period with goals from Carlson and assists from Corey Fairchild. We're going to go right now back on the ice to Tony Parker. Tony?
Well, Bill Vukovic, of course, wants to go out a winner. He's still got it going. Bill, let me ask you this first of all. How many lines were you skating? I thought you guys got a little tired maybe in that third period.
We went 3 as much as we can. We went today. Just basically what we've done all year is went 3, and then to be honest, we have to go 2 a lot at the end of the periods and crucial times, and they've done it all year, and there's no reason why they can't keep doing it.
So often these tournaments turn out to be goalie shows, don't they? We got a guy here, Mick Alizzi, that did a pretty good job for you again today. 3-1. What about this team? Is it the kind of team that can go all the way?
Well, I think so. They're working hard. I don't know if a team could work any harder. And I mean, we get each other motivated. You know, I see those guys working. I get fired up. They see me make a save. They get fired up. And you're just working together. And you know, that's what you need at this point. And anything can happen down here. I think what it's going to come down to is the team that wants it the most. So.
Bruce Carlson, let me ask you about that goal. When it was 2-0, you got one to make it 3-0. That didn't look all that important, did it, until just a little while after?
I think it was important to keep us ahead. We had to stay ahead, so we had that little cushion in case they put it on strong at the end.
You guys get a little tired, Bruce?
A little bit.
Okay, Coach. He said a little bit, but not very much.
Hey,
huh?
they'll be ready tomorrow.
Okay.
Believe me.
Good luck to you.
Thanks.
Back to Sports Control.
All right, Tony, there is an adjustment for a lot of these teams, Ralph, not getting used to playing in a big building, and it heats up with all the fans, and they had over 17,000 in the Civic Center, especially the northern teams. I'm sure International Falls and Warroad tonight will be experiencing that same sort of adjustment to the climate inside here.
Well, Bill Vukovic saying that they're skating sometimes a lot 2 lines now, and they've done it all year. He says, why can't we continue? One reason they can't, or maybe cannot continue, is the fact that they don't play every day, day after day after day, like they do in this tournament. So we'll see what happens. Duluth the winner today.
Live from the St. Paul Civic Center, this is continuing coverage of the 1989 Minnesota State High School Hockey Tournament.